I'm back again with, this is Marcia with Then and There. This is take 3 of this video. I don't even know. Anyways, I have here today to share with you some file folder folio holders. They are repurposed book covers that I have added elastics to make sort of like a folder, like holder to hold your folios. So that's what these are. The inspiration behind them came from Nick the Booksmith. I've been watching her series, her lap book series, and she mentioned something about how cool it would be if we had just like a set of books on our shelf that just looked ordinary, like books, but yet they held our ephemera and things that we wanted to use in our junk journals. And I really liked that idea. I didn't make anything nearly as elaborate as she did. These are very simple. They do, of course, the spines have the eyelets and the elastic on them so they don't look like just normal books, but I like the idea of the elastics and being able to take things in and out and rearrange them as desired. So I've made 4 so far. We have 2 large. They are about 6.5 by 9.5 inches. These 2 are smaller. They are Reader's Digest size, which means they are 5.5 by 7. We'll say 7.5. 7. Yeah, I don't do measurements very well. I have to think really hard about it. Anyways. So they are smaller, and many of the file folder folios that people make are probably a little bit bigger than this, but I thought this would be a neat size to make some for, put some folders in, and also I discovered that they would be perfect size if you wanted to store like your personal size traveler's notebook inserts in here. They would fit really well. So that being said, I will just show you what I have made. This one has kind of a green and yellow pattern on it. I have some green vintage seam binding on there. There's a graphic fabric along the spine. This has gold eyelets, 2 elastics. I did reinforce the spine with chipboard and covered it with fabric on the interior as well, and added end pages, and there are these little tuck spot pockets in the front and envelopes in the back. So there's that one. Just go through quickly. This one has a purple sort of floral pattern with leaves, and so I did a leaf and floral fabric on the end, or the spine. It has the antique gold, more vintage seam binding. This one was very disappointing, and it will be discounted in my shop, but apparently I got a little heavy-handed with the glue, and it seeped through the seam binding, and I didn't realize it until after I had already put the end pages on, and it covered the ends of the seam binding, so I couldn't take it off and replace it without tearing out the whole thing. So I just left it and figured it could be covered with something else if you wanted to glue some trim or something on the back there, you could. Again, with the little tuck spot in the pocket, 2 elastics. This one is a larger one. It has lace and this beautiful floral fabric along the spine. It has copper colored eyelets, a little bit of lace in the top of the spine there. Lace trim on the back as well. It has these copper colored book corners, and the eyelets are copper colored as well. I don't know if I said that to begin with. Large coffee dyed envelope in the back, and the little tuck spot in the front. A different floral fabric on the inside. This one was an old Encyclopedia. It was maroon or burgundy colored, but it had a couple spots of paint splattered on it. So I painted it black and then took the gilding wax and rubbed it along this beautiful pattern on the front as well as the spine. And I did kind of around the corners of the back as well. I added cheesecloth to the top and the bottom, sandwiched in between. Antique gold eyelets. Inside has a large envelope, has black fabric on the inside, and this little text print tuck spot. That's those. I decided to make these because I made one for myself and I thought others might like it as well. This one is mine, and I have on here some little beads that I really liked, and a charm from Emmeline. She sent me that charm along with this folio here, which I was just putting on the shelf beside my junk journal, and I want to protect it. I don't want it to get messed up, and so I thought inside this book would be the best place for it, which is why I originally made this. And it's just strung on there on the elastics. It's full of beautiful ephemera and things that she sent me. Then I have a couple others that I've made, and there are 3 in this journal, or in this book, because I was able to take an extra elastic band and put it between these 2. Yes, I can't think. These 2 folios, and I just strung them together on an elastic and then put it through the one elastic in the book. So that gives you extra room for more of the file folders. So that's the inspiration. This one is my personal one, so it won't be listed in the shop. Obviously, I just wanted to share that with you, kind of to show you how you can add more in than just 2, and also how and why I use one. So, put that back up there. And these will all be listed in my Etsy, and the links will be in the description. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.